Have you ever noticed that the people who need help the most are often the ones who never ask for it? Not because they don't struggle, but because somewhere along the way, they learned that asking was dangerous. People who never ask for help aren't independent by nature. They're conditioned. At some point, often early in life, they learned an unspoken rule. Needing something makes you a burden. Maybe their emotions were dismissed. Maybe support was inconsistent. Maybe help came with strings, guilt, or emotional debt. So their nervous system adapted. Instead of reaching outward, it turned inward. Instead of trusting others, it built self-reliance like armor. This isn't strength, it's survival. Psychologically, this creates a hyper-autonomous identity, a person who feels safest when they rely on no one, need nothing, and expect nothing. Because expectation is where disappointment lives. For these individuals, asking for help doesn't feel neutral. It feels exposing. Help requires vulnerability. Vulnerability requires trust. And trust once broken early becomes the most dangerous thing of all. Their brain doesn't interpret help as relief. It interprets it as risk. Risk of being judged, risk of being rejected, risk of being seen as weak, needy, or too much. So instead, they do everything themselves, quietly, efficiently, exhaustingly. They become the person everyone depends on, but no one checks on. On the surface, they look capable, strong, put together, but internally, something else is happening. When you never ask for help, your nervous system never learns that support can be safe. So stress doesn't release, it accumulates. This often shows up as emotional exhaustion without obvious cause, chronic overwhelm that they downplay, difficulty receiving care even when offered, feeling oddly lonely while surrounded by people. They don't feel unsupported. They feel unsupported by design. Because if no one helps you, at least no one can fail you. Here's the quiet irony. People who never ask for help often attract people who take rather than give. Why? Because they don't ask. They don't set limits. They don't signal need. Psychologically, this can recreate early dynamics where care was conditional or absent entirely. They become the strong one, the reliable one, the one who handles everything. Until one day, they realize no one knows how to show up for them because they were never taught how to ask. Healing doesn't start by suddenly asking for everything. It starts smaller. It starts by noticing the internal resistance when help is offered. The discomfort, the urge to say, "I'm fine." That resistance isn't weakness, it's memory. A memory of a time when needing something wasn't safe. The real work is teaching your nervous system something new. That support doesn't always come with a cost. That help doesn't always mean disappointment. That needing doesn't make you unworthy. Independence kept you alive once, but it doesn't have to run your life forever. If this resonated, you're not broken. You're adapted. And adaptations can be updated. Comment yes if you've always been the one who handles everything alone, or learning if you're slowly letting yourself receive. And if this video helped put words to something you've felt but never explained, share it with someone who never asks for help, even when they need it most. You're not meant to carry everything alone.